Hey guys, I'm Andrew.
And I'm Ben.
And we're starting an Amazon business
to pay for our college.
So one thing that we've noticed when we were thinking about starting an Amazon business is there's not really a lot of detailed information out there on YouTube.
They usually don't share their numbers too much.
They don't like sharing their mistakes. They don't like sharing their numbers. They don't like sharing where they get their stuff. But we're going to show you all of that. So if you come along with us for the journey, you're going to see our mistakes, our numbers, what we're selling it for, how we're doing, and
how to maybe even like things we learned how to be more efficient, even the process. We're planning on buying a pallet, and you'll get to see us unpack it and sort through it and hopefully find efficient methods that maybe we come up with during the process.
Yeah, so there's a lot of little details that you'll be able to pick up on. It's going to be a vlog, kind of a daily life of trying to sell stuff on Amazon, and we're going to show you everything from mistakes all the way to our failures to our successes.
Hopeful success.
Yeah, hopeful. What's up, guys? So as you know, we're going to be making videos of our experience, trying to be as transparent with you guys as possible, show you how to do it, because we're just starting, and so we know that it's helpful to have some insight at that very beginning stage. We've had some help from a friend of ours, Jordan Decker. He's doing a private labeling right now, but he started out kind of doing some FBA stuff. But anyway, so we're hitting up some Goodwills in Indianapolis, a larger city here in Indiana. So actually, it's the largest city here in Indiana. The only city. We're hitting up some Goodwills because it's 50% off today. So we'll show you kind of what we're gonna do, show you how we're scanning and whatnot. So stay tuned. Got out of Goodwill, and we didn't find a whole lot of good stuff. Unfortunately, sometimes with Goodwill, it's just things aren't in packages, and if they are, they're just not profitable. But we did find this organizer. Today was Goodwill's 50% off day, so it was $4.99, and split that in half. I paid $268 for it total. So we're selling this for $750 on Amazon. After fees and everything, we should make halfway decent. At Target, just checking stuff out. We found an iPad Air smart cover for $19.50. We can make a little bit of money on this, but if you scan this, you'll see something called restricted, and we're not exactly 100% sure on what that means yet. As you can see, it just says restricted product, so you can't sell it as a new product. I'm not sure if that's our account, where we're at in the process, but we'll keep you updated and let you know. But for now, we're just going to go ahead and skip buying restricted products. Guys, so we just got out of Target, and we bought, how many did we buy? It's 2, 4, 6,
9 cases.
9 cases and 2 drone part.
The Inspire 1.
For the Inspire 1, which is DJI's highest model drone, I think, as of right now. But anyhow, we paid not very much for any of this. These are $10.
And profit, possibly about 20-30 bucks profit for each of these. And then these ones were about $9 each, and that's about, I think these were about 10, 15.
Yeah.
Oh, they were like 20 actually, I think.
Yeah.
Potential. And then these were just $260. So we.
Yeah, I don't know why these are all the same case, but they charged us more for these ones. I tried to haggle with them, but they wouldn't go down. So.
And like the blue ones. So. Yeah. Hopefully this goes well. It seems like
we paid a total of $80.06 for all of these.
Looking at a potential profit of $100 to $120. So that's after taking away the price of buying all these, as well as Amazon fees. So hopefully we'll be in the clear and be able to double our investment.
Yeah, definitely. Now these we're gonna have to sell on eBay because they are a little bit damaged, plus they're restricted. But we decided to go ahead and buy them because they're $1.80, so it's not a big deal.
Yep.
So we'll keep you updated. All right, guys, this is our home office. Turn the storage closet into an office. If you want to shut the door. So we don't have a whole lot of space. It's probably 8 foot, maybe 10 foot by 10 foot. We've got a card table for a desk, a laptop that I use for school, and some in and outs over there, and then some shelving for our product. So we're gonna go ahead and go over what we bought today. Not too bad for our first day, I think. We learned a little bit today, so yeah, we'll go. Right, guys, it's 10 o'clock. We just got back. We finished putting in all of our stuff in our spreadsheet.
It's officially been 12 hours into this.
13 hours in.
13. Oh.
13 hours in. That's the thing about running your own business. You know, you are going to be staying up late. You are going to be, but it's totally worth it in the end. And that's just from this last week of not getting any sleep, trying to start a business. So anyways, I want to show you what we got today. We got a few things. We got pretty decent prices on most of this stuff, or else we wouldn't have bought it, of course. The first two items are DJI. They're for the Inspire. For the controller, they're just slings. We didn't really know that because we didn't open them, but one of them was open, so that's kind of disappointing, but that's okay. They're $1.80 a piece.
Sell them on eBay probably. No big deal.
Yeah.
Probably could use it even personally for something.
Yeah. And of course we would buy it from ourselves just to make sure that those checks and balances are still there. Not a big deal. We'll either sell it on eBay or return it
to Target.
Back to Target. Next up is the Lego Movie curtains. We saw these for $4 and they're selling on Amazon for like $23 or something like that. So figured that might be a good opportunity to make a little bit of money on that. Unfortunately, we scanned it and something's kind of weird. It could be restricted, it could not be. We don't really know, but we'll just take it back to Walmart if not, or give it away to some kids. The next thing is kind of an embarrassing thing. We went to Walmart, bought these. It's a whole set. It's an invitation kit. So it's got the send backs, the RSVPs, everything you need for your wedding. But there's only 50 of them. We didn't read close. We thought it was a big package of invitations, and that's what happens when you don't pay attention. $5 is not a big deal.
Selling for like $23 on Amazon, but
yeah, $23 on Amazon, $17 on Amazon, something like that. But we know a lot of people that are getting married. We live on a college campus, so this stuff we can sell easy to 100 different people on campus that are looking for a cheap, wedding. So not a big deal there. We're not too worried. One thing that we learned today is that phone cases, as we should have known, are very saturated. The market is extremely saturated, and therefore it's hard to get on the front page. It's hard to sell your phone cases. So be wary of that. If you got a good deal on them, what the heck. But I think we got a decent deal, and like I said, we live on a college campus. Everyone's got an iPhone 6 or an iPhone 6 Plus. We got 2 6 Plus cases. Now open this case up for me, Ben. Isn't that the coolest thing? I like it. I'm probably going to buy one for myself, actually. Bought 2 of those for $10.48. We've got the rest of them are for the 6. We've got a black one, we've got a red one, some silver ones, gray ones, and 2 blue ones. But these 3 cost us $8. 96. 98. Sorry, it looked like a 6.
Yeah, it's cut off.
So not a big deal. We can sell them on campus. These were only $2.68. Try to get them a price match, but they wouldn't. Sometimes if you ask them, will you price match? They'll say yeah. Sometimes they won't.
Put me on the spot. I didn't know you wanted me.
So not too worried about these. They might not sell on Amazon. No big deal. Next up is a label maker. This is the #1 on Amazon. We bought it. It's brand new in package. We'll take a magic eraser or something to these 2 marks. Not a big deal. We bought it for $5, but it was 50% off at Goodwill.
So we actually bought it for
$2.68 after tax, and I just paid out of pocket for that because they wouldn't break 100. We took hundos down there, so our debit cards aren't here for our bank. That's something you guys need to do is set up a bank. Make sure that you and your partner, if you have a partner, there's my partner. We both have debit cards. We both have access to the bank. He's not stealing money from me. I'm not stealing money from him.
Equal parts, putting it in. Just make sure it's all equivalent, 50-50. If that's the way you're going to do it, of course. But
and if not, then you're going to have to work something out. The next up is these coffee cups. I did not believe that anyone would buy coffee cups on Amazon, especially for $10. Either $10. There's 14 disposable cups. I don't know. We just scanned them, and evidently people buy these things. We bought them for $3. They ended up being $1.28 because of some discounts we got. So very little cost there. The final couple of things, we've got some textbooks from last year. Ben is a biology pre-med, whatever it's called, major, so he has some old books. Now, of course, these cost him, but the thing is, it's zero marginal cost. He's done with the books. He can't use them again. It's not a big deal, so might as well sell them. If you can get some money, then all right. So today's total was $95.12, and we're running low on battery here. Average cost of our goods, like $6. But I'm going to show you guys how we do our spreadsheet. It's pretty simple so far. Hey guys, I just wanted to show you our spreadsheet here. It's pretty simple, but it's something that I just wanted to kind of go over. So we'll just go ahead and go down each of these columns, and I'll explain. This is just a number, what product you're at. It's basically, so that if you're down here at number 80 on the Excel numbering system, you're not actually at 80. You might have this up here. You might start this down here. You know what I mean? You could have a row before this. It depends on how you like to format. It depends on a lot of things. So I just like to have this to know how many products I have. Second of all, you're going to want to have a sales channel where you're going to sell your items, whether it's on Amazon or on eBay, whether you're selling it on Craigslist, on your school's campus, to your neighbor. It doesn't matter, but just put that in there so that you don't get confused. Product SKU is going to be on the back, of course, the UPC code. If you don't know that, I think we've already gone over that several times, and you should just, it's pretty simple. You'll figure it out. Basically, just scan them in or type them in, and then what you're going to want to do is format your cells a specific way, or else it's going to show in a scientific notion. So just right-click, click Format Cells, click Number, and then you're going to just want to do 0 decimal places. You can do, whatever you want, however you want to format these. I just keep it pretty simple. Next up is condition, user new, pretty simple. Our description, basically what you have, just simple enough to fit in, a small column. You don't want it like huge so that you can see it all on one page, but also as soon as you see this, I know exactly what this is. So over here on this side, we have a cost of acquisition, what you paid for the item, an average priced, basically what it's selling for, what you're going to list it for, how many you have. I like to do an inventory turnover. Basically, this has been in our inventory for 1 day. Inventory is tied up cash. You don't want tied up cash because it's not liquid. You can't go and purchase a pallet or whatever at a thrift store by using your 50 wedding cards, right? So I'll show a more complex formula once we get to it, and then an Amazon SKU that you'll print off. We haven't done that yet because Amazon USPS lost our stuff. So back over here to quantity. Now you see I have doubles of a few things. I've just stuck with everything in its own row for now, but we'll change that in a little bit. You can double bottom line your bottom lines. You can do green, you can do yellow, red, whatever you want to do. Basically, it's just a sum of all of this. And if you bought it at a store, you're going to need to factor in your sales tax rate. So you're going to do times 1.07, 1.065, whatever your sales tax rate is. And you're going to do times 1.07 because you want to factor in the cost as well, not just what you're going to pay in sales tax. You could do 3 lines if you wanted to, but it's easier to do that. Same thing with this. What you're going to sell it for, boom, easy peasy. Down here, these numbers, don't worry about them. It's just the cost of the books. So basically, if we didn't have the cost of books in there, we'd have $253, and then we would make $215 because Amazon's going to take a little bit off the top. Now that's going to be an arbitrary number. You can factor it in yourself, but I've just done that. Moving on, we have Amazon fees per unit. This is going to be another sheet. Just we haven't done anything with it yet, but returns, and then our operating expenses, what it costs us every month to basically maintain the business side, right? So including an operating expense, I've got this I can show you real quick. An operating expense is going to be on your statement of cash flows, and basically it's going to be depreciation. I mean, just simple things, more complex things that you don't really have to worry about, like this. Accounts receivable, accounts payable, your how much you're paying yourself, and just simple things like that. And right now, this is all we have. So just go ahead and do that every month. You're going to need to do that. And then also you will eventually need some type of statement of operations. So included in this is what they call a income statement, a balance sheet, and a statement of cash flows. And then I like to throw in, now your accountant's probably going to end up doing this, or QuickBooks, or whatever you use, but you can do it yourself. These are all arbitrary numbers, just to give you an example. I pulled this from, I think this is Toyota Motors. Could be Amazon's, actually. It's Amazon's. Anyways, I like to do a profit margin. These ratios are just for my own sake and for the sake of the company. And basically, your profit margin is going to be net income divided by your sales. And then your gross margin is just going to be sales minus cost of goods sold divided by sales again. Debt ratio is total liabilities divided by total assets. Current ratio is your current assets divided by your current liabilities. And then finally, your inventory turnover. I like this one. Cost of goods sold divided by your average inventory. You can do this monthly, you can do this daily, you can do this yearly, you can do this whatever you want. And then finally, just a simple gross profit. So your sales minus your cost of goods sold equals gross profit. So we'll add to this later, and we'll keep you updated. It's hard work. We spent 13, we're at 13 hours buying this.
Driving back and forth a lot. We need definitely a better plan if we're going to go out looking at stores, trying to find deals. Better plan of just, instead of wasting gas going back and forth, because that's more of an operating expense. Gas driving between places. If you're only finding a little bit of stuff and you make like $30 off of your trip, and maybe that's how much you spend in gas. So it's better just plan it out. We were kind of joking about that earlier in the day. We found a little bit, and we were like, we just spent all of our profit on gas. So, but we made some good. I think we got some good stuff. Hopefully, we'll definitely try to keep you updated on what we sell it for and how the inventory is pushing, and hopefully we can keep this up and keep on going. We need to pay for college somehow. So
yeah, definitely. So like I said, we don't have a lot of money. We each are hoping to put $400 in, but we might only be able to put $200 in. And honestly, after today, I would say it's not worth going around trying to find stuff unless you're going to do it anyways. That idea of zero marginal cost is crucial for this type of business, I think. And if you have zero marginal cost, do it. But if you don't, I had to go down to Indy anyways, so kind of zero marginal cost. I still had to pay for more gas than I would have, but it's not a big deal. If you can, buy a pallet. I think that's what we're going to do here in the next week or so.
Yeah, try that out.
Try it.
We'll definitely put that up too.
Yeah, we'll unbox the pallet for everyone, because I think everyone's a little afraid of how that actually goes, and no one really has YouTube videos that explain every little detail, and that's what we're trying to do for everyone, because I mean this is our first day.
Yeah, this is the first time. Yeah.
So, you know, we've got a learning curve that we've got some good guys helping us out, but
we're going to make mistakes.
We are going to make mistakes.
You're going to see it and maybe laugh at us. So
yeah, so don't make the same mistakes we do. We don't want to lose money, but sometimes it happens. That's part of business, and you just gotta
keep going.
Keep going. Forget about the past,
but learn from it.
Learn from it. Now, this is the justification we have, and then we're gonna end the video. Basically, I don't know if you can see both of us. I don't know how to turn the camera around. It doesn't matter. You look at our product. We what was I talking about?
You're talking about the justification of why we're doing this.
Oh yeah. So $200. That's what it costs for a class, for a credit hour at our school. It's $330 a credit hour. Outrageous, right? But whatever. I mean, that's what it is. So if we lose $200 and learn more about business, that I'm an economics and finance major, Ben is a biology major.
Maybe I'll have my own practice as a doctor. I don't know. I still need to know how to operate a business, and it's always helpful.
Yeah. So, I mean, we're not losing anything. Even if we lose money, we're not losing the experience. We're not losing the drive. We're not losing anything. I mean, you got to start somewhere. Take your $200, buy you some tape, bubble wrap. Look, we buy stuff on Amazon every day because we're college students, and so just use those boxes. Save your boxes. I mean, it was a lot of fun. I had a lot of fun today. It can be disappointing when you go into Goodwill and you only find this thing. That's literally the only thing we found that was worth anything. Yeah. But then we went to Target and we thought this was a good deal, and then people told us that we were dumb. They did. They said you guys shouldn't have bought those, and we're like, well, I guess we'll see if we can sell them.
Yeah.
So, not a big deal. Find sales, and push product. That's what it's all about.
Yep.
So we'll talk to you guys next time. Hey guys, we told you we would keep you updated if we made any mistakes, and we would let you know so that you can learn from them. So we just finished taking off all the stickers of our iPhone cases. Okay. And we listed them on our school's sale website, and I was also just checking out Amazon, and well, you can buy them for $4, even though the seller's app shows that you can sell them for $40, and it's only got one new from another 40 for $40. I mean, see, this is the issue. I don't know exactly what's going on, but the seller's app is telling you that you can sell them for whatever, and then you go over here and you're at $3, $4. So be careful. I'm not sure exactly what's going on with this, so we'll let you know.
Hey man, FBA office cribs, come on in, come see my crib. Yeah, we got the product over there. We found a sweet longboard. This is the desk and receipts, and I don't know, that's some random person's stuff that we're